Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Glad you could join me. I'm planning for the week of March 28th through April 3rd. My goodness gracious, April, we're to spring already. Oh my goodness. Life seems to be getting back to a little bit of normalcy. I have been struck down with not struck down. I have had a bit of a cold for a bit of a while, just finishing up my antibiotics and everything, so I'm doing good. Thank you guys for joining me, and I haven't planned in quite a bit, haven't been able to do that, and haven't been able to get my my stuff to load. Here are I'm all into these little gnomes and into bees and things like that. So today, and thank you, Michelle, for these little gnomes here. And Michelle is my friend here on the channel. She's Miss Seashell, Crafty Cabana. So if you have a chance, go stop over at her channel. You've heard me mention her before. She's an amazing crafter. An amazing crafter. So if you get a chance, stop over there at her channel and check her out. These little gnomes with their little bee stuff are just the cutest. I keep telling myself that I'm actually going to try to do a gnome. I got all my stuff, my pool noodle and all that stuff that I want to use to make my gnome with. I just haven't got around to it yet. Are you like me as a crafter and a creator, that you have so many things that you've written down in your stash, in your notes, in your creativity journal of things you want to do, and you find out that getting it done is a little bit harder than you thought, because there's just so much to get. There's so much to do. So much to do to get everything done the way you want to get it done. And it's going to take more time than you thought to get things done. And you just finding out that time is not on your side for getting things done. You know, I plan sometimes that I go say to myself, on the weekend, this weekend, I'm going to get this, and this done. The weekend shows up. The weekend will show up. And I am no faster getting the things done that I said I wanted to get done. Not fast at all getting them done. And half the time, not doing them at all, because time ran out. If I have to go to the store and be outside a little bit, time's gonna run out on me, and I'm not gonna get done all the stuff that I need to get done, because it took me too long outside to get myself together to get things done. So I have a busy week at work getting stuff done, that I have a lot of stuff there that I must work on in order to do. I have quite a few little action items that I must complete by Wednesday, on Wednesday, that I must get done. Need some of these guys to highlight my stuff. Yep, last week I had a heck of a time. I don't even, my plan with me never went up, because I couldn't even get it to load for me. Let's see here. I want to add my notes. So the one thing that I did get to do is I did get to play around with my my karaoke machine. I think I did tell you guys that I ended up was at the Goodwill, and they had a little karaoke machine there. And so I had it down here in my craft room, and I was singing and crafting and just having a whale of a time down here while I supposed to had been cleaning up and getting everything ready to work with. But of course, none of that happens if you got a karaoke machine and you're singing and you're having a really good time, which was what I was doing. So I'm singing down here and having a good time. Decided that, I don't particularly, now, I got to be honest. I don't particularly have that great of a voice. I don't. But singing on the karaoke machine, it made me sound like I had a good voice. I was like, you know what, Jay, you don't sound that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that good, but it ain't that bad. So then I said to myself, what if you tried to do a little rap there, girl? Get a little rap going. So I tried rapping. I'm like, I gotta tell you, I'm like worst rapper you probably have ever heard or even thought you heard or anything like that. But didn't matter to me. I kept going on with it. Like I was like, I could. What did my daughter said? Could you some bars? I'm gonna ask her what it is, right? So when I figure out what she's talking about with these bars, right? I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna bust a few bars for you guys. So I'm gonna get my karaoke. I'm gonna plan and have my karaoke machine out. And I'm gonna bust a few bars, and we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see if and then you guys can judge if there's any raw talent in there to bust a few bars or whatever it's called. You can tell I know what I'm talking about, right? So if there's any raw talent in there for the rapper, right? So I'm gonna tell you, I was having a good time. I was like, you know what, you girl are the funniest of the funnies. And I am so happy that you was able to entertain yourself when you were supposed to be cleaning up your craft room. Now, did the craft room get cleaned? No. Because what I ended up doing, what I always do, is I move stuff from one side to the next side. So stuff is just moving around from one place, from one side of the room to the other side of the room, which is what happens to me a lot. That's what happens a lot. I'm just moving stuff. Lazy weekend don't work too good right there. I just wanted to, well, what I'm going to do on Sunday is, I know I'm going to do this. I love, how many people do that? I have to have myself a Sunday nap. I got to have me a nap on Sunday. I got to have a little nap on Sunday to help me figure out, what I do. So I'll get up, fix myself a really good, nice breakfast, right? Because I like a good Sunday breakfast. Fix myself a good Sunday breakfast, a nice cup of coffee. A nice cup of coffee. And whatever I have planned, let's say a little eggs, piece of toast, a little piece of bacon, maybe an applesauce or something like that. Something there that kind of, you know, helps it all out there. Gives me all that sense of accomplishment. Then I will, that's my plan for the lazy weekend. When the weekend comes, it's gonna be lazy. And I think I like the way it looks. I'm not gonna put much other stuff out there. I'm not gonna put much else out there. Thursday needs a flower. Friday, it needs a flower too. They need flowers. Because you know it's the beginning of spring. So you gotta have some flowers out there blooming along. So if you don't got a spread with a flower on it, you gotta pick up some flowers. So anyway, here's my spread for the week. There's my little gnomes. Let me push it up a little bit so you can see it. Hope you like it. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry I haven't gotten my other ones up there because it's been just too hard right now. But I think I'm back on track. Thank you for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please comment below because thumbs and comments really help my channel. My channel is beginning to grow, and I thank you all for that. I thank you to my subscribers. I thank you to all the people that stop by, because I am so pleased that you guys want to see what I'm doing here on my channel and that you've taken the time to spend some time with me. Be the reason somebody smiles, and have a wonderful week. See you all in the next video. Bye now.